there's so much more about Black history that hasn't been documented. And it's really through the passing down of stories that people of color are learning these things. Learning who I am, I felt like the best way to do that was to get around people of color and to hear their stories and to learn about who they are. My freshman year, I lost my dad, my grandfather. I call him my dad. My grandparents raised me. He was my best friend, and I lost him. And I went into like this really big depression where like I could have graduated with the class I grew up with, but it would have required me to take a lot of classes, and I was like not mentally there for that. So I chose to be a super senior. So my senior year, I had so much free time to take extra classes, and I decided to take a photography class, and that is when it started. I was like, yo, this is dope. Like, I love the camera. This is great. And so photography is something that I do full time now. I felt safe behind the camera, but I also still felt connected to the outside world. And it was that action of seeing someone else smile and I feel like I'm gonna cry. Just seeing how that could make someone feel alive and how hard it is for people of color to like feel that sometimes. It just felt like something I could do for them. When I first started Meet My Melanin, it was just pictures. It was just photo shoots. And then it turned into I am statements, because when I was meeting with people, I just was like, there's more that we can do here. There's more that needs to be shared. So then it was, I am a word. And I would ask people, what is a word that describes you? Like one word that honors who you are right now. It doesn't have to be the word that defines you for the rest of your life, but one word. And so people were giving these words. And from that, they would go off on these stories, go a little bit deeper. And I was like, okay, there's more that we can talk about here. And so then that's where the story portion came in. And with the story portion, it's been the best growth of the movement thus far. And I think it's really important that Meet My Melanin is a space where people can come and just practice using their voice, practice telling their truth, and really just feel good in that and feel safe. How is the world going to change if we're not sharing the truth? I went through this journey of self-worth for myself, and I was like, I want everyone who looks like me to know that like you are worthy of spaces where you don't have to give something just like with like, and there's a but, and there's like there's something to it. I just want you to be able to come into this space and have a beautiful picture taken of you. I want to make you feel so beautiful. Most people that I photograph have never been photographed before. That's huge. Like people of color are not used to, feeling beautiful. And it's very uncomfortable for a lot of people. And so I've really had to navigate how to really, create an energy that's emitting for myself, for someone else, just to feel safe and to feel seen and feel heard and feel known. And so the movement is really just a chance to practice being in your full embodiment of yourself so that we can better, as people of color, go out into the world and know that we belong here. I ask you where you want to be photographed at. And what we really want is to have a free-flowing conversation where you're uninhibited and your truth is coming forward, where you feel beautiful, because that light emanates from you, and that's what I want to capture in a photograph. Usually we start with some healing. So I have the sound bowl in the back. We use the sound bowl. It's the root chakra vibration, and it's to really just ground us in wherever we are. I want to honor you, and so we take time to breathe. It's really just me feeling into your energy and honoring wherever you're at and seeing how we can expand and maybe chip away a little bit and go a little bit deeper. It's a very courageous thing. And it's free. Like literally, it's free. Like I don't ask for anything. Just time.
At UPMC, we're pioneering new ways to treat cancer, and we're working to prevent it. We're advancing new technology to look more closely at disease and helping you breathe easier. We perform the world's first heart-liver transplant, and we're experts at keeping your heart beating strong. We're a global team of more than 90,000, advancing care everywhere and delivering it closer to you. UPMC, life-changing medicine.